Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
I can't fly now, huh?
I mean,
I can go anywhere. Could do a side quest. I could explore a little bit. Now that I can go anywhere.
was a vision that no
Have
one
a
else
little
could
fun.
ever see. You could have said whatever you want.
Send it straight, Cabo. Aloy's here.
That's how good of a fight it was, my friend. So,
Oh, I know. I know. It's really cool.
Your spear points the way to victory.
Good to see you.
Oh my god! That sucks. Yeah, I gotta get used to that. Shit, man. Ah, it's awesome. Finally go wherever I want.
So no more metal horse?
Hell no. Why do we need a horse when we have a giant bird? It can take us anywhere. I swear the horse was so limited. God dang. Trying to go into the the smallest steep hill would get the horse kind of stuck and staggering. Ah damn. It's always felt limited going by land. Yes. Yes, it's more like it. Oh, where was this thing the entire game, man? Oh. You can't even hit me from up here, huh?
Word, I never had any damage to my bird.
Yeah, how can I hit it? Unless there's another flying type. Even then, it's hard to hit another moving object that's in the air. That being said as well, my mount was almost nearly always dead every single time. I had to find another new mount. I can't see how much health my bird has. Got a that shot in it. There's an arrow on the wing too. I gotta be careful. What is this area? Don't play it. Wow. It's got a landing zone. Nice. Yo.
The black box signals
Man
going
still
through
ain't
the
got
south
face
shore.
paint.
I got the little blue, Nora thing. It's the only one that I had at the time that looked decent with what I was currently equipped with. There's some face paint dude somewhere here, I think.
Oh, you figured it out? Nice, nice, my bad.
Yeah, it's hard to see a little bit. It's just a little bit of face there. I went with the Nora face paint. It looked fitting. You guys got anything new? Blue tier. Ah, that's crazy.
There's nothing you want.
Partui blue tier.
This area must have been not so great if it's your equipment here. I'll get to that side mission eventually, surely. I just wanted to check out what was in this area. Oh! Gotta be like the best way of picking me up. I want to see if I can just drop from the air and just glide. Yay! Oh my god! I can just do that. Can you pick me up midair? Ah, you can pick me up midair too. Oh my god! Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's so great, man. All right, let's just enjoy flying to the base. Could fast travel there, but
you also get the logo to hookshot to your bird too.
Oh. That's oh my god, that's just chef's kiss. Wow, that's amazing. That is so cool. Wow. Oh man, you should have given me this bird slightly earlier, man. I know I'm more than halfway done with the game, probably near end game, surely, but if they could have given me the bird at least somewhere near that halfway mark, that would have been great. That would have been great.
Nick gave it the potato mishap.
It's awesome. It's so cinematic too. Like Jesus, the barrel roll makes it
Potato moi.
seamless, man. Seamless. Crazy. I could just fast travel to the base, but I'm just enjoying the ride here now. I really want to fly it during nighttime too. I think the sky in the air. Well,
Gotta fly lower.
oh my god, the dive. That's so great.
Random secret bird boss appears.
That's all that's missing is mid-air combat. I can't pull out my weapons while I'm on this though. Yo, that's Horizon 3? Maybe? Implement some airborne combat? Yeah, we got. Need to get some berries. Man, I can see all the places I've traveled to by land. Huh. Remember those days?
But Nick, what if it ends at 2?
You've made a great.
Hit that rider!
And damn. Oh, right in the ass. I mean, there's always hope. I mean, if the game did well enough. Whoa. Finishing. Ah, this is great. Oh. Thanks for the ride. That's awesome.
All those towers you climbed.
Oh, the amount of time I would have saved had I had the bird. But we went through the hard way, and now we're repaid with the bird. That's awesome.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Ah, silence is here. Well then, let's see here. In the flesh.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
What's that, Tilda?
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Oh, we can test it on
Here
you
for a demonstration.
without it being fatal.
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Damn, can we make it, you know, smaller?
Oh no, you first.
We got work to do.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Is that a little scythe weapon there? Yeah, I like scythe. Motherfucking, oh, where do we go from here?
I can do yours if you want.
Okay, maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Do I have any? I do have upgrades. Oh, let me switch back to this. Thank you so much. That's been my go-to, like, pretty much the entire game. It's very nice. What do I need? I mean, what's left? I can't really do much with 2. Except for this stuff. Machine damage. Override machine deals more damage. What I need to worry about machine, really. Now that I got that bird, especially. All of this is pretty much useless. And that really gave much points into Machine Master whatsoever. Yeah, let's go Survivor.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably a good thing I didn't kill
We'll
her,
meet
huh?
up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Yeah. This is looking up to be probably the end game.
You two? A minute?
Also, where's your arm, man? I didn't get all those materials for your new arm for you not to be wearing it right now. I just want to see him with this mechanical arm that I worked hard to get.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Alright, everybody's got their own mission to do. I can see my bird flying around out there.
Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Right, let's do that. You touched the one-armed king relation confirmed. You know, I might be down for that ship, because the Sun King, I mean, we haven't seen them all game except for the very start. You know, we probably moved on by now.
Yeah.
Kotalos, you know, taking blows, gotten back up, helped us out even after. Man's a trooper.
Did you need something?
Oh, you're in here. Let's see if I can. Jeez, I still can't upgrade this thing. God damn, what does it take? 5 Slither Fang, Earth Grinder, Praning, these materials look pretty hard to get. I don't even know where to get these. That's crazy work. Oh god! Why do I still have that outfit? That's crazy.
The one-armed king only needs one hand. Ooh 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 ooh.
I mean, not wrong about that. Oh, we don't need those anymore. We got the most important one.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay. Your plan.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Fair enough.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Well, it kind of all worked out in the end, huh?
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Beach tours. Crazy work. Alright.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Damn.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
These two will never get along.
Remember, we need to get
Don't trust someone who's seen every single enemy in existence.
if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle.
Even those enemy. Stormbird Storm Cannon. Ooh, Thunderjaw Tail. Rare materials. Rap recipe. Potion recipe. Might as well talk to everybody.
Do you have a moment?
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right. Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I
Oh.
didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
What is it? Oh, I guess I'll find out later.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
Boy, were they wrong.
Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth. But it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Ain't no problem.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
Oh. Happy Pride Month Twitch.
Truth.
Here's this
If
to
you're lucky.
celebrate the anime love stage. Yes, it's gay.
Let's see here. Oh, love stage. Never heard of that one. Oh, that's probably why. Is there a live action of it? There would be.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Interesting art
Yes.
style.
I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tanacht, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly.
Yes, that too.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
Allegedly.
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us, lesser
A
mortals.
superior gay one, Citrus.
You know that
Oh, classic.
special
I've
part of
seen,
us that
seen
makes
that
us
one.
warm, kind, welcoming.
For the plot.
Our
Nice.
spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it.
Damn, she's got a lot of dialogue.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition.
How close?
She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. she won't do any better.
Think about that.
I don't know about that.
She said maybe like she wanted to say a hard R for some reason.
What?
We won't let the Zeniths get away with what they've done.
Everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
And you?
Nervous? But I'm ready too.
Don't worry. We'll get through this together.
Oh my god, how much dialogue did I miss from her?
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old? Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Oh my god, we're done.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Ooh, let's talk to her.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever.
What do you mean by that?
You're right, we were together for a time.
What do you mean by
Okay,
that?
so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my
Speaking
fate.
of Pride Month.
She
We kept running
having
into each other at
Cespi and
conferences,
Lex.
we'd have coffee, and
Ah,
at some point
nice.
it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but
Shop talk, huh?
then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her.
Oh.
Soon we were flying halfway across the world, every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first.
See.
She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her.
That's the only thing you filled?
I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
Yeah.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
There's edging and scissoring minus Z.
You and a little bit,
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder
Yeah,
if
TTS
anyone
thing
really
is
knew her.
pretty orangey at times.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and
She
technical.
said this in the table.
I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into
I guess
her
this
life.
bit is for the
A
players that
heritage every
skipped
bit
the
as valuable
table
as the
dialogue.
scientific and technical
Man, imagine
daily
being rich and
prompt-
zedging with 10 zeros in the
I'm
bank.
sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret
Nice.
sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
That's the library there, isn't it?
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to try to unhence and the
Alright, she said all this in the table dialogue. We're good.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance.
Except for the
My
Cespian Lex
past
biz.
has always
That,
been a struggle.
that she didn't say,
More
but
than
the rest
once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Nice. Cespian Lex. Ah, nice. Alright, cool. That's a bit of intel. That's good to know. Guess. Yeah, that color does seem. Well, I'm sure their attire is very made of some very good material that doesn't do any discomfort, surely. What am I missing? I can't get anything. Alright, I think I talked to everybody I wanted to. There's Zoe and this guy though. Yeah, might as well.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on
Yeah,
a mission
that
to
boy
take down a
Paul.
bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already. Oh, earlier you mentioned something about Tanakh rebels and the Oseram, but we never really talked about it. I'm just saying.
Speaking of clothing material, here's the anime Psycho-Pass.
Oh, I remember seeing a couple episodes of that. Never finished it though. Seemed interesting. I just never finished it really.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you
Yeah.
say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Well, that was a good talk.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that's all I really want to talk to. Let's get the show on the road. I got stuff to do. My bird's still flying out there. Hey. Hell yeah. Alright. Where are we going? Just 3,000 meters. Damn. Okay. Well, since we have the bird, we should enjoy the flight.
Man said no Val, no talking to the singer.
Damn. Poor overall, man. Also, I'm kind of confused still on why this man doesn't have his goddamn arm. The last thing is just to talk to him, but we've been doing that. There we go. Kotalos at the base, hold up. I didn't see him there. Didn't he already leave? It said that that mission was on hold until it did the 10 wings mission done, I guess. Alright, let's see if I missed this man. I thought I was missing someone to talk to. Just want to make sure his fucking arm's installed after I did all that work to get his material. Get those arm components. Let's see that shit on already.
He's just gonna be standing there.
Let's see here. Here we go.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the 10 and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping we could finally discuss this new arm of mine.
Yeah.
If you have the time.
Yes, of course. Yeah, let's just do it.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And
Nice.
I want you to be there.
Nice.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there.
Oh.
I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Another side mission. Let's do it.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Mine too. Just
Like
want
I
to see that
said,
arm.
I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
Wait,
May the
man
10
said help
guide
me
your
test
way.
the new piece.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. Hey. How are we testing that arm? How are you planning on testing that arm? Alright, this is the last thing I gotta do before we do the main story mission.
Falling gently.
There we go. That is awesome. To fly in the sky, man.
Man said no hard R, just hard ooh 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 ooh.
Well, let's see how they test his arm there. What's he trying to do? What is that? what that noise was. Isn't this relaxing? Way more tranquil than riding on that metallic horse, bumping into everything. Yeah. It's flying into the sunset. So majestic, man. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. New rebel outpost.
This is the mountain we went to knock closer with the Stormbird.
Oh, we're here.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
How are we gonna do that?
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Man's mysterious. Oh.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
That's what I'm saying.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge? Is that
Fair
what
enough.
we're doing now? Interesting. Oh, you rat bastard! Sorry, instinct.
This is it.
Revenge no
What
honey pack.
am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm. On that.
Not on me. I mean, oh, okay.
It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Ooh. Okay. They're missing a finger.
after you.
Okay, you need a few more upgrades on that. Missing a finger.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Torture, eh?
We're using fire against that.
Alright, I'll do his opening shot. Boom! Boom! Alright, show me what you got. Or you're just gonna stay behind the boulder. God! There you go, do something. Woo!
I need to fly to find out what happened to Farika. I have to build my stamina.
God damn! Oh! Help me, Jesus. Oh, this guy's way too close. Oh, ho, ho. That was close. I was running pretty low on heals. You okay? Nice. Got your arm back.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it. But the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Fair enough.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Wasn't that romantic? Behemoth's first loader. Okay. Sculpture. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing tops that.
Don't stop the grind until you find somebody who bows to you like Aloy does.
For real though. Holy hell, I need some berries, man. I need some berries. I'm out of heals. Can I make some potions? No potions. No potions in this home. How many berries nearby? I could do with some good berries. Surely some berries around here, right? Berries for the big fight that's to come. No berries. No. There we go. A couple berries. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Eight out of 14. It's here we go. And berries. Get berries. Alright. Yeah, it's as good as it gets. Alright, so he's got the arm. He'll just use it at his own convenience. But hey, he's got the option at least. That's all I wanted. Could have been slightly more romantic, but okay. Yeah, after all that. Okay, let's see here. Nearly there. Oh, pick me up. Nice. Ah, I can finally fly in the night sky. Oh. So this is where the end game is at? Maybe? Nice. Damn, that sound effect while you dive is sexy.
Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Doesn't get as good as this. If you proceed past the point, you will be locked into singularity and open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Oh, you know what that means. It's the end game for sure. Let's do it. No way back. This is it. All our training has come to this moment. Been a good run.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Ah, you're the first
Where
one
are the
here.
others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Oh, forgot they can fly.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Ooh, secret door.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Damn, that shit's glowing red.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Hey, he's got the arm. Oh.
There's
Damn,
the launch
got the
tower.
whole squad here.
That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.